So I'm out on the Ozark Highlands Trail this weekend. My original intent was to hike from the Ben Hur trailhead to Woolham to finish up the last 30-mile section that I have to do. But unfortunately, the river at Woolham is running about 8 feet deep with a pretty high current. So, called an alternate, I am going to hike to Richland Creek campgrounds and back this weekend. That'll give me about 20 miles hiking on the trail. And then I'm going to jump up to the Ponca area and hike down Centerpoint Trail with a friend, and we're going to do a little camp out and a hike to Big Bluff. It's going to be kind of a cold, nasty day, but we should see some really nice waterfalls along the way. Still kind of surprised with how brown the woods are. Hasn't been any green really come out yet. This is kind of odd. This tree, it's almost like one bent over and grew right into the trunk of another one. And some blue sky gives me hope. First big uphill of the year. This is the first view of Falling Water Creek. I'm going to walk under the creepy dead tree. This section of trail has been very well maintained and clearly marked. Now that is a widowmaker. Kind of looks like the sword of Damocles. The trail kind of turned rough all of a sudden. I was hoping the dogwoods would be out. There's a few here and there, but not very many yet. I feel like I'm in Rocksylvania on the AT. Well, my goal for today was to get to the bridge at Richland Creek. And here we are. Well, it's about 4:45. I'm at the Richland Creek campground. I was going to camp here tonight, but it's still pretty early, so I think I'm just going to make some dinner and I'm going to start my road hike and maybe see if by chance I can yellow blaze it down to the bridge. There was a really nice campground down there, or camp spot, so I think I might give that a try. And starting the road walk. This area had a massive landslide a couple years ago. It wiped out the trail, wiped out the road, a lot of reconstruction work. Looks like most of it came from up there. I think my hopes of yogiing a ride are fading fast. There's only been 2 cars by in the last hour, and they were both going the wrong direction. I did end up getting a ride from a nice couple from down in Arkansas, riding horses for the weekend. This is my campsite, right along Falling Water Creek. Breakfast this morning, we've got coffee, a couple sausages, some granola, and an incredible view. Really awesome camp spot last night. Kind of low and a little cold, so I had a lot of condensation this morning. Supposedly this little side trail leads back to some waterfalls. Back on the OHT, about 3 miles back to the truck. Really excited I got to shed the fleece. Pretty good climb up out of Falling Water Creek right off the bat this morning. It's a much different day than yesterday. I almost stepped on this guy. Pretty good sized black rat snake. And this segment is in the books. Well, I'm going to head up to Jasper and have lunch at the famous Ozark Diner, and then head on over to Ponca for the next phase of the journey. And just like that, we're on the Centerpoint Trail in Ponca. Sun's just starting to come up. We're going to hike out to Big Bluff to watch the sun come up over the valley. This is where we sat and ate breakfast this morning. So this is the part where you play, you pay.